Sorry it's been so long since the last video. I just want to talk today about something that has really been nagging at me. It'll only be a minute or two. But this whole thing with Bill Cosby and every female apparently that was alive when he was an up-and-comer, accusing him of some kind of sexual assault or sexual misconduct. Let me begin by saying that I've been a Bill Cosby fan since I was very young. I watched the shows. I've seen his comedy. My parents used to own some of his comedy CDs. Well, actually, they were tapes back then. Man, I'm getting old. Anyway, um, I am going to just quickly say that I do not believe that each of these women was sexually assaulted or in any way uh, involved in sexual misconduct at the hands of Bill Cosby. Um, I'm not going to say none of them are telling the truth about perhaps the way he acted, but to me it seems a little suspicious that so many years later that all these girls are coming out of the woodwork. We're talking about over a dozen women who have waited decades to make this known. And to me, that screams two things. It screams, at the time, perhaps fear, if it really did happen. But at the moment, more so, it screams, this man is wealthy, has been wealthy for a long time. Women are doing this. I'll just be the next one. Um, if you don't already know, several of the cases have already been proven to be false. Not that there was no misconduct, but it was not of a non-consensual nature. Um, he did sleep with some of these women. He did engage in acts with some of these women. That's been proven. But it's not been proven that he raped any of them or assaulted any of them. And the one that really blew my mind was the Janice Dickinson. It just didn't sit well with me. I used to watch her show, and she's always been a little flaky to me. But for her to come out and say what she did about Bill Cosby, despite her own admission in her book that it happened a different way, and then saying that she was paid to say certain things, it all screams money grabbing. Um, Two things that I don't see as legitimate here. One is the time. It doesn't make any sense. Decades later, all these women are saying, oh, I was assaulted by Bill Cosby. This happened by Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby said this to me and then did this. Bill Cosby tricked me and did this. Okay, perhaps. The thing that does not make any sense to me is a man of his stature, of his wealth. No hush money has been paid to these women. If they didn't speak, there would be a reason, right? But there's no trail of hush money saying, yeah, I did this, but you can't tell. To me, that says he didn't do it the way they said it happened. They're just trying to construe him a certain way. I, for one, and hate me if you want, complain if you want, I am a supporter of Bill Cosby and what he's going through and what he's done. I will always support him until it is proven that he has done these things. In that same vein, Adrian Peterson. I am a supporter of Adrian Peterson. Yes, despite the abuse of his child. I'm a supporter of Ray Rice, despite his abuse of Janae Rice. Why? Because I, too, have needed a second chance in life, and I've gotten it. These people are human beings who deserve second chances. All three of them, and hundreds I haven't mentioned. Perhaps thousands that we know of. Why is that important? Well, because we're holding a guy hostage in the public eye for something that we don't know he did. We don't know that he did anything wrong. And to me, that is not fair to him. I think that it needs to be said that until something is proven, he deserves to have every right that he had prior. He's resigned from the board at Temple. He's been kicked off of campaigns for ads. He's had shows canceled. He's had People boo him in his shows. He's been judged mercilessly for nothing, essentially. Accusations do not make a person guilty. Proof makes a person guilty, and we find that in a court of law. Somewhere, Bill Cosby has yet to go for these allegations. All right. Thank you for watching this video. It's a little longer than I intended. But anyway, if you have questions, feel free to leave them for me and I will answer them. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you next time on the next video, whatever the topic may be. Thanks a lot.